So as you can see, I've already got my base done. That is because I am currently doing a first impressions on a foundation, seeing how long it wears throughout the day and how it looks. So that's why that part is done. So I'm going to go to the eyes. So I'm going to take my Kiko liquid shadow. This is from the Summer 2.0 collection. I don't think it's still available. This is 02. But I'm just kind of using this as a base all over the lid. Like that. I'm just going to use my fingers to blend it out. Like that. Then I'm actually going to go over the top and set it with a slightly lighter colour because I actually want it to be quite a light champagne shade on the lid. I'm just kind of using that as a base and it's really pretty as well. So I'm actually going to go with my ABH Modern Renaissance palette, taking the shade Vermeer right here, and I'm using this to kind of set that in place and yeah, just to brighten up the eye as well. So just like that. So obviously when this video goes out, half of them would have already done their first dance, and then tonight the other half will do their first dance. I am filming this slightly in advance, so I haven't seen last night's show yet. But I have to say I'm very excited for it. I loved actually the pairings in our house. Or with my parents anyway, we always try and guess which celebrity is going to go with which professional. It's always slightly harder when there's new professionals because you don't know their personalities yet and stuff. But I managed to get most of them right. A lot of it you can do judging my height as well, which I think works out. But yeah, I think the pairings are really good. I think it's going to be a lot of fun at this series, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they all do. Okay, so now I'm going to actually take a little bit of raw sienna from this palette and just run this through the crease, only ever so lightly. Just going to add a little bit of definition here and just deepen the crease up slightly. I'm going to take a big, just a fluffy brush just to make sure that looks nice and blended. I'm actually going to take some of this shade here, Tempera, which is kind of, there's a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's not that much, and use this as my brow bone highlighter. So I really hope you enjoyed the last makeup look I did, the cha-cha-cha. Now I wanted to add a winged liner to this look today, but I just thought I didn't want to go black, I wanted to do something a bit different. So I'm going to take this one here, this is from Kiko. I don't know if this is still available, but you don't have, obviously you don't have, if you're going to recreate these looks, you don't need to use the same products I do. So it's the Kiko Super Colour Eyeliner in 112, so it's kind of like an olive green. I just thought it might look quite pretty and slightly softer than a black winged liner. I'd say the wand on this is so easy to use. So just like that, just a standard wing liner, not too bold, not too thin, just really pretty, but just do whatever kind of wing liner you like, whatever suits your eye shape. Okay, so just like that, it's a really beautiful colour, like I said, something slightly softer than the black and something slightly different as well. I thought it looked really pretty. Okay, for the lower lash line, I'm actually going to take it, make it slightly bolder along the lower lash line because I've gone a bit softer on the upper. So I'm going to go, again, another Kiko product. This is their long lasting wet and dry use eyeshadow in 209. These are really beautiful, these eyeshadows. I can't get open. I've got quite a few of them, but it's just this really beautiful, again, olive green. It's got this nice metallic, and like I said, you can use it wet or dry. I'm just going to take it dry. I'm going to take it along the lower lash line, but I am going to keep it relatively close to the lash line, not smoke it out too much. Let's take a pencil brush. Like I said, just work it along the lash line. I just thought this would be a perfect colour because it kind of matches the winged liner we've done, because it's a beautiful olive green again, and just like the winged liner, because the winged liner, this one doesn't dry matte, there is a little shine to it which I think is quite pretty. This also is metallic, so it has a nice metallic finish, so it kind of thinks looks really pretty together. So just like that, so it is slightly bolder on the lower lash line, but nothing too heavy because I did want it to be slightly softer. Okay, then I actually am going to put some black eyeliner in the waterline. I just thought it kind of needs it a little bit. So this is the Kiko liner in the shade black, obviously. I'm not going to tight line, I don't think. Actually no, I will. I'll do the waterline and tight line as well. Then obviously some mascara. This is the Kiko Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara. Obviously give my upper and lower lashes a good couple of coats. Go in and add some false eyelashes. Again, I'm using the same ones just because these are my absolute favourite and I just find them the most comfortable to wear. The Ardell Demi Wispies. So I'll be back once I've applied these. Okay, so that's the lashes on. I've tied up the mascara now. I've just realised I haven't filled in my brows yet, so I'm going to quickly do that. Nothing intense or anything like that. I'm just not really an Insta brow kind of person. So I'm going to go with my B Longwear Brow Cream in dark brown and just kind of follow my natural eyebrow shape and just fill them in slightly. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my face. Like I said, the base section is done because I'm doing first impressions. So I'm going to do some contouring now. I don't want anything too heavy again. So I'm taking my Lily Yellow Sculpt and Glow Contour Duo Kit and taking the sculpting side. So let me know down below who is your favourite couple at the moment and the partnership. Obviously I haven't seen anyone dance yet because I'm filming this in advance, but at the moment I'm loving the Kevin and Susan partnership. I think they're really cute together. I like Johnny Peacock and Oti. I think they're a really nice couple. Okay, I'm going to bronze up my skin now. This is actually a new one, I haven't tried this yet. It's 100% pure Cocoa Pigmented Bronzer in the shade Cocoa Gem. I've tried that blusher before and I really like it. So it's just a matte bronzer, which is kind of my favourite kind of bronzer to go for. And I'm just going to use this just to obviously bronze up my skin slightly, nothing too heavy. Although I say nothing too heavy and it's quite a pigmented bronzer. It's nice, it blends out really nicely, but it's very pigmented. So a little goes a long way. Okay, for blush I'm taking the B powder blusher in Make Me Blush. It's just a really beautiful blusher. I'm not going to go too heavy with this one. I just want a kind of slight flush to the cheeks, nothing too intense today. Then I'm going to highlight. I'm actually going to take the highlighting side from the Sculpt and Glow Duo Kit from Lily Lolo. Pop it on the higher points of my face, so on my cheekbones here. Above the brow as well, I quite like that. Bridge of the nose. Got the Cupid's bow. Then I am actually going to take a bit on my finger and I'll pop this in the inner corner of my eye. Last thing to do is lips. So today I'm going in, I wanted a pink nude lip today. So I'm going to go first of all with the Sleek Matte Me Ultra Smooth Lip Cream in Petal. Right, I'm just going to let that dry and set first, and then I'm going to go over the top of the gloss because I fancied a slightly glossier lip today, but I wanted my lips to be long lasting, so that's why I'm going with the matte liquid lipstick first. So like I said, I'm going to let that set, and then once it's set I'm going to go in my Lily Lolo lip gloss in Whisper. It's like a beautiful baby pink kind of colour, and then top it off. So just like that. Oh, one more thing I need to do. I need to grab a setting spray and set everything in place. So I actually picked up a new one of these recently. This is the News Cosmetics setting spray. And that is the makeup portion done. So I wanted something slightly softer than the Cha 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 obviously, but it's obviously not an everyday look. This is strictly, so it's slightly more glamorous. So just really simple on the eyes. Kind of more of a green focus around the eyes and a soft pretty pink lip. I just thought it looks really pretty. So this is the makeup portion done. Now moving on to hair. Okay, so I've just taken my hair down, given it a quick brush through. There's a slight, oh, not really curling more, I curled it yesterday, but there's a slight kink to it, but it's going up, so it doesn't really matter. So if you want to have it straighter, curled, that's absolutely fine. So I'm going to add some texturising spray just to kind of help things hold in place and style a bit easier. So this is the John Masters Sea Mist. So it's actually a sea salt spray and it's got lavender in, but it's really quite nice for adding texture, and it just kind of helps the hairstyle hold in place, and it smells quite nice as well. I think I've mentioned this before when I've done stuff with hair. I'm not very good at hair, so these are going to be quite basic hairstyles for that reason. So first of all I'm going to take a section kind of starting near the back and kind of going underneath to create a mini I guess a mini ponytail, that's what you'd call it. I'm going to take a small elastic and kind of tie that in place, but I'm going to tie it not right near the top. I'm going to pull it out a little bit and pull bits up the top, so there's a bit of volume. I will show you, turn around and show you. Okay, so into a kind of half up hairstyle like this. Like I said, I've kind of tied it slightly lower down so I can pull bits out here. It is looking a little messy, but I will neaten up right at the end. I just wanted to add a bit of volume, and this is going to be like the base for the rest of the hairstyle just here. Now, with the front bits, I do have slightly shorter front bits, so it's kind of up to you whether you want bits kind of hanging out the front or not. I think I probably will have some bits hanging out the front, so just a little bit. So I'm going to take this kind of front section here and go ahead and braid it just in a normal braid. So I'm not going to braid it all the way down. I'm going to leave some of it out, not braided, so that it allows me to pull the braid apart slightly, so I can make it look slightly thicker and bigger, and it kind of just adds some texture to it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and then I'm going to take this braid and I'm going to just gently, going to bring it around to the back slightly, and then I'm going to tuck under the bit, the kind of half updo. So you just got the slight plait showing here. I'm just going to take see, a hair grip and just secure that in place. Okay, then I'm going to split the bottom of my hair into two sections, and then again I'm going to split that again into another two sections, then taking the front section of each and braiding those as well. Then I'm going to take it, kind of fold it upwards, and then again, like I did with the top braids, I'm just going to tuck it underneath the up section that we created and secure it in place. So I'm really hoping you can see what I've done. I've got quite dark hair, so it's always difficult. So there's another, the braid's just gone up and underneath this section. So you've got these two braids that kind of appear and then disappear again, which I think looks really pretty. So again, I'm just going to quickly do the other side. Okay, so literally with the bottom section left, I'm going to twist it like this, bring it upwards, and just kind of pin it in place. I'm trying to Okay, so I've just pinned the twist in place, so it's a little bit loose at the back. It's quite a loose hairstyle in general, so you've got the braid going across here and also under here, which I think looks really pretty. Like I said, I'm so bad at hair, so this is kind of the best I can do, really. Suggestions for next time, definitely let me know. So I'm going to keep that front bit down. I'm just going to pull a little bit out here as well, so I think it looks pretty. So like I said, keeping it very loose and stuff like that. So I hope you could see that well again. It's quite hard to do it when I haven't got a mirror behind me kind of thing. So I hope you can kind of see what I was doing. I hope it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, give me suggestions for next time maybe for easier hairstyles or ways I can make it easier for you to see the hair I'm trying to do. So that's the hair portion done. I actually just want to quickly spray with some hairspray. Especially this bit because my baby has it kind of. And then I just spray the rest of it. Oh, and yeah, I've got short hair, so bits like to fall out.